Hi, this is Daphne with Gluttered Up with Daphne. So for my hallway, I have the 3 picture frames that I did for Christmas that I need to now do for Valentine. So I'm going to be doing a queen and a king. I've already done the king, but I need to do the queen. So I'm just going to color this so you can kind of see what I do. I'm going to be using markers, a little bit of paint, and glitter, and maybe some paint pens, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get started on it. So this is just a red marker. So this is just pink. Looks kind of like a hot pink or a fuchsia pink. So on something like this, you could just print out a card and not color it yourself, but I wanted it to be like wanted to kind of keep it that colors, and also I'm gonna put glitter on it. So and some of the things that I have red, I might end up glittering with red glitter. So I wasn't sure right yet, so I just went ahead and painted it or colored it red. And then I can always add the glitter, little paint and glitter. Now I'm going to use the black. Kind of touch things up. I think I got everything with that. So now it's time for the red glitter. I'm only going to do a little at a time because if it dries and I can't get the glitter to stick on it. And this is just a really fine red glitter. If you watch my shops, or my hauls, I got it at Hobby Lobby. I had like 2 different kinds of red glitter, but they were both too big. They would get, I couldn't keep them, it would lose its shape, I guess is what I want to say. Like you couldn't tell that it was a heart or the Q. So I had to get some fine red glitter. Otherwise it just, I couldn't make it hold the shape of what I was working on. Well, that got me. I think I hit it a little too hard. Well, it does say glitter it up with Daphne, so my husband teases me that I get glitter everywhere, which is where the name came from, because I get glitter everywhere. So one of my favorite YouTubers, Joanne Brandy, she's such a sweetheart. She says, Joy says, if it don't shine, it ain't mine. And I just kind of wonder sometimes if her husband teases her about the glitter and stuff too. So my hands are not super steady with the paint. Well, they weren't really with the markers either, but you know, it's good enough for me. And that's just part of getting older. Sometimes things don't work the same as they did when you were young. I think that little glitter just adds just that right touch. I really like how this is coming out. It's just a little bit of bling. Get the other side. Oh, no, it was here. Getting ahead of myself. Get ahead of myself. So my husband just printed these off of the internet. So, but like I said, you could buy, they sell oversized cards. Like if you wanted to decorate them. I mean, you could probably even add just some glitter to those too. I don't know how well it would stick on, but maybe if you put it on and then Mod Podged it, that might work. I don't know. And you might be able to draw well enough to do stuff like this. I have my friend Kendra. She watches these. She can draw really good, and she does like stuff on the computer too. So I watched this YouTuber who does gaming, and that's how my husband and I met, was through his Discord. So he his name is well, he goes by Mr. Porkchop, but anyway, I was watching him, and he was playing a bug game, and he was killing ladybugs in the game, and my daughter, we call her Ladybug. So I had her make a wanted poster for him for killing the ladybugs. And this was back towards the beginning of when I was watching him. Anyway, it was just kind of a funny little thing that we did. Oh, I got to do that heart too. I forgot about that heart. Anyway, she made this wanted poster for me. It was really cute. And it, you know, like it said like what they were wanted for and stuff, and it listed all the people that were playing at the time and what they did. Anyway, he's a really good guy. I really like watching him. If you like watching games, I know probably most crafters don't. And we tend to be a bit older too, a lot of us. Not all of us, but I like, I haven't been playing in a long time, but I'm getting ready to start back to playing Conan. So it's kind of a cool game. You can build in it, and you can, you know, battle things. And you have to. It's kind of like a survival. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. I really like it. And that was the game my husband and I played together. And he's actually from the UK. And we met online. But he was just such a sweetheart. He would help my friend and I, Lee. He would help us in the game with going through the dungeons and things. And he was just so sweet. And it wasn't just me that he was sweet with. He was just sweet with everybody. And I fell in love with that about him. Anyway, if it wasn't for Mr. P's stream on YouTube, I wouldn't have met my husband. So you never know how you're gonna meet somebody, do you? Yeah. So my friend Kendra and I used to work together at Sam's Club, and we were cake decorators. In fact, I helped train her. I mean, she was just took right off. Like, some people like struggle, but she just did really good. Like a natural talent for stuff like that. But I think, like, if you do art and things like that, a lot of times stuff like that does come easier for you. And she moved away. I mean, I still talk to her once in a while, but I miss her. We used to go out to eat every once in a while, and you know, when we worked together, that was, man, it was, I wish I could say it was a good job, but it was a job. It paid the bills. I was thankful to have it. It was amazing how many good people they had working there. I made some of my best friends working there. Okay. Let me look and see. I think I got everything that I wanted to get. Looks pretty good. So there is my queen. I just have to trim around the edge of it. And I already have my king done. So this is what he looks like. And so I'm going to get her trimmed up, and then I will mount them on the thing, and I have some things to decorate around the edge. And once I get set up for that and stuff, I will be back. I think we have to run to the store before the bad weather gets here. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit, and you guys be safe. And I'll be back to finish this up. Thank you. Alright, this queen is finished now, so I'm ready to put it on. I've got it all done, and the picture frames that I did for Christmas, I cut some styrofoam, not styrofoam, but a foam board from Dollar Tree to fit this picture frame right here. So I'm going to wrap it, and then I'm going to decorate it. So the queen will go in the middle, and so this is the wrapping paper, and I've already got it cut. So I'm just going to attach it to the foam board first. So, and I believe I got this at Walmart. I think I did. Like, it's Christmas wrapping paper, but it's just like red and white, so I thought it looked fine. So I'm going to try to, it's not perfectly cut, you know, because honestly, anything I do is never going to be perfect because I'm imperfect. So anyway, so I'm going to get this wrapped, and then once I get this wrapped, I'm going to take all of these off. And so what these are going to go around the outside edge of where, like, the queen's going to go in the middle, but I want to trim. So I really like how these are. And you will see the lines from the wrapping paper through this, but I'm okay with that. I've already got the king done, and he looks, I'm happy with it. So anyway, I have to go through and I have to trim all that green off. So let's go ahead and get started. And so we need to wrap this. So I'm going to try to center it as best I can because there are lines on it. And I want to try to keep the lines as straight as I can. It may not be perfect, but you know, at least kind of close. So anyway. So I'm going to wrap one side first. And then I'm going to flip it. And I'm going to do a big X of a double-sided. So I bought these at Walmart today. We went and got these because I tried doing tacky glue on the little window clings, and they just wrinkled. It was like a nightmare. It was horrible. So luckily enough, we went to Dollar Tree, and they still had some of those window clings. So I got another sheet. So anyway, and I did this with the king, and it came out good. So that's what we're gonna do. And I got backup on it. So anyway, it did good. So it's the Elmer's tape runner, and it's over by where they have like their cardstock for you know, paper crafting and stuff like that. So it's at Walmart. I don't recall the price of it, but it wasn't super expensive, $3 or $4. So anyway, I got that. So now I'm gonna flip this open, and I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna run it across in an X so that the paper doesn't float and it'll stick. So you will be able to see this X at first, but once you get everything on it, you won't notice it. It kind of disappears and all this stuff. So I want to try to get this as tight as I can and as straight as I can. So like I said, you probably can see the X there, but that's all right. It's not going to show once I get all the stuff on it. And I'm just taping the back side with just regular tape, Scotch tape, like you'd wrap your presents with. Okay, so then this will go in the middle, and now I'm going to be cutting all these out. Okay, now that I have everything cut out, I just have to glue them down. So, let me get this out of the way. They stick on your fingers. Okay. So I have them laid out about how I want. I will tell you, once you start gluing and you stick it, they don't really lift up. So if you don't get it exactly where you want it, it's like too bad, so sad. It's gonna be there. So I just do the best that I can with it, and I'm just gonna run this tape around the edge. And this did work way better than the tacky glue. And Mod Podge, I've watched people and it wrinkles too. And I didn't really want it to be wrinkled. So it's not perfect, but it's way better than the Mod Podge. Now I will tell you, when I did the suckers, this little part rolls up and sticks together. And that part was not fun, but it's still better than the tacky glue. So now just the trick is to get it unrolled and on there. For fun. So now I just gotta put it in the frame. So there we have it. So I really appreciate you watching this, and I hope that you like it. It was a lot of fun and an inexpensive thing to do it, other than I messed up a couple times, but I finally got it figured out. So I definitely would do like the tape runners with trying to put this down, because I don't know if you've ever used the Mod Podge. It wrinkles, and so did the tacky glue. And you might be able to do like the stick glue, and it might not wrinkle, but I've never really used that for stuff like this, so you'd have to try it and see. But anyway, this worked really well for me, and this was the look that I was wanting. So I'm going to get them hung up in the hallway, and I will show you what they look like. And I still have one more picture to do, but I'm still working on it. It's the one that'll be in the middle. So the king will be on one side and the queen will be on the other. So this is the king. So I've already colored it and got it together. So I'm going to get these hung up and I'll show you what they look like. So please don't forget to give me a like. And on my next video, I will announce how to enter for the mailboxes. So in the last video that I put up, well, it might be the one before that, because I have one more little mini haul. So I ordered some mailboxes from Dollar Tree, the viral mailboxes. So I have 2 of them that I'm going to be giving away. I'm going to be giving away one of the pink ones and one of the white ones. So in the next video, I will tell you how to enter to win, and I'll get those mailed off as fast as I can. I don't know if you'll get it in time for Valentine's this year, but at least you'll have it for next year. So I'll do the best that I can about that. But anyway, please give my video a like, and please feel free to comment below. And I would just say, when you're working on stuff like this, just don't lose your patience and try to stick with it, and you'll figure it out. You know, because like I said, my first one, I completely had to redo it. I lost a whole sheet of these, just went into the trash because I couldn't get it. It just was so wrinkled, it was horrible. So, you know, it's just like anything, just do the best you can and just keep trying and don't give up. And hopefully you'll get things figured out. Anyway, thank you for everything, and I will talk to you really soon.